So those of you may know and those of you may not know, I have a Twitch and I have been streaming Battlefield 6 throughout the beta, on and off, been trying to just stream and get some content together for you guys. But there are other streamers who want this game to die slowly, in my opinion, right? Like, and I guess there's some points to be made, but I think the biggest point is nobody wants Battlefield to become Call of Duty. And I think that's the biggest point, right? Nobody wants Battlefield to become Call of Duty. We don't need a Battle Royale mode. We straight up don't need a Battle Royale mode. There's everybody else is doing it. People are saying, oh, it's not overdone.
What do you mean the newer game mode that has come into gaming, the Battle Royale, is overdone? How is that possible?
Yes, Tim. When every single game that releases nowadays has some type of Battle Royale, and it's not that different from everybody else, I believe what everybody else is doing to make it different than Fortnite is they're not allowing building, right? Every game nowadays, especially a AAA game, has some sort of Battle Royale nowadays. It's overdone. Everybody's doing Battle Royale. I'm sick of it, right? We figured it out, right? Games dominate the Battle Royale field. Fortnite, Call of Duty, PUBG, they dominate Battle Royales now. Time to move on. We have our Battle Royale games.
You're kind of gatekeeping the whole game from people that love Battle Royales. Does that make sense?
And this is honestly a brain dead take. Are you telling me you don't play 2K? You don't play any other game unless it has a Battle Royale? You can't enjoy a game unless it has Battle Royale in it? You don't play Mario Party? It doesn't make sense. You can't say, well, we're gatekeeping you from playing because we don't want a Battle Royale. You're gatekeeping yourself, right? If your standard for a game, for you to play it, is for it to have a Battle Royale, then that's on you, man. I'm not saying anything about you can't play Battlefield. Come play Battlefield. Come play Battlefield. But you need to come and play Battlefield, man. Not Battlefield Royale. Like, it's two different things, and it just doesn't belong. It's an all-out warfare game, and it always has been. Changing it doesn't make the game better, and adding new game modes that are popular and only adding them because they're popular doesn't make the game better. We want a Battlefield game, and that's kind of the end of it, man.
Battlefield doesn't need to be all right.
Can you guys just let us have one that like BRs?
And can you just let me have a Battlefield game? Honestly.
It needs a good progression, reasons to fucking log in daily.
True.
It needs battle pass shit for sure, and rank game modes.
XQC also made a remark that you need a reason to log in daily. If the game enough isn't enough reason for you to log in daily, you kind of have an issue, man. I play Siege. I don't give a fuck if I don't even know if they have daily challenges. I don't do them. I like playing Siege, and I guess some people don't. Right? Siege is a hard game to love sometimes, but I log in almost every day because I enjoy playing the game. Same thing with a lot of the other games that I play. Right? I log in daily because I enjoy the game. If you're giving me some faux reason like, oh, you got to complete the challenge and get this cool skin, that's not a reason to log in daily, man. You should make a game that people want to play daily. And it's like, again, Black Ops 1 had contracts, daily contracts that you can complete. I don't think I completed one in my entire life, or at least never intended to complete one in my entire life. I just log in and play the game because I enjoyed it. Games should be about being enjoyable, right? And same thing with like the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is going to be the one thing that slowly kills this game because, yeah, there's going to be cool grounded skins, you know, there's going to be a cool ghillie suit with a scary mask, and it's going to develop into, we ran out of ideas, so let's put an alien. Why not? Let's put a whole ass alien in here. Or let's put Tim the Tatman, or we'll put this streamer or that streamer or something. Like, I don't see it being productive to the game. I just see it being something to spend money on. And I used to be one of the biggest supporters of battle passes because way back when they started, it was, you got a couple battle passes, right? Like, think with like Fortnite. You pay for the battle pass, there's enough challenges to carry you through the whole battle pass, and you get all the cool stuff that's inside of it just for playing the game. But now it seems that to loot games, especially ones that last a little longer, because like Call of Duty, it releases every year. You don't get to reuse those skins, right? So they're not going to re-add them into the new Call of Duty. So they got to keep coming up with new stuff and new stuff and new stuff and new stuff. And that's why we now have Stan and Beavis and Butthead, because we've come up with too much new stuff that we ran out of new stuff. So we got to use other people's stuff. And it's going to happen the same thing with Battlefield. I think having a battle pass in Battlefield will actually contribute to them going back on some of the promises they made about being grounded and not having silly skins and stuff like that, because eventually, man, you will run out of ideas. And the previous Battlefield released in like 2020, 2021, the 2047. And yeah, man, if we're gonna get that same lifespan out of this Battlefield, I do not see it being productive with a battle pass. I see it actually being more destructive than anything else. And this is going to be kind of the final point. XQC made a point of, well, unless you add a ranked mode, nobody's going to be really playing the objective.
Log into any Battlefield server. Tell me how many people are actually trying to win the game and trying to win the objective of the game by creating flanks and opportunities for their team to respawn and push an actual point.
That's not a developer problem, man. That's not a ranked mode problem, right? The problem is the players. Everybody wants to come in here and play it like it's Call of Duty. Fuck, I kind of did the same thing, right? In the early stages, I was just trying to run and get kills. Did we win? Fuck no. Do I get mad now still? Yeah, absolutely. Because people keep coming in here and treating it like it's something that it's not. We are playing a Battlefield game. And that's it. There's no Call of Duty. There's no fucking slide canceling. There's no YYs. Just go in there, attack the point, move forward, get shit done. Like, it's the formula that's made Battlefield. And it sucks to sit here and see other people kind of like, oh, it's Call of Duty, we're gonna run. No. It's its own game. And I get it. I'm not gonna restrict anybody from playing it and trying it. It's a learning curve. And I think it's something that's gonna fix on its own if you leave it to the players to fix it, right? You let them kind of drown a little bit, right? Let them get sucked in and like, why the fuck am I losing? I actually need to play the objective. I think it's something that we can correct on its own course. However, if you start catering to keep them around, it's not going to go away. And it's going to be the same thing that Call of Duty does, where you're losing the original fan base for somebody that doesn't know, right? Somebody that doesn't know your history like the rest of us do. And to say like, oh, well, name a Battlefield games where fucking people actually played the objective. Let me tell you about Downtown 24/7 on Battlefield Hardline. Everybody and their mother is on that game consistently fighting for C. All right, the C objective is the most important objective in Downtown, and everybody fights for it because it gives you the best advantage. And the amount of times that I've had games that's gone on forever and we're just fighting for C, and sometimes we'll capture it and then we'll capture the whole map because it's such an advantage point for the rest of the map, and then we lose it and then we have to fight for it back. Yes, people are actually fighting for the objectives in Siege, or I'm sorry, in Battlefield. And it's just one of those things, man. Sorry to say you're wrong, but you're fucking wrong. Like, it's kind of a cosm of Call of Duty, but the OG Battlefield players that are still playing the OG games, yeah, they're fighting for objectives, man. Don't come here and say that they're not, because they are.
One down. Got him!
Hello, gentlemen. Hacker online.
Right? It's a cosm of the game, man. We've all been there. We all know what to do. I still play Battlefield Hardline. It's been one of my favorites in the most recent years, outside of a few. But I'm telling you right now, they are fighting for C as we speak right now, because C was such an important grab for the rest of the team, and it's still something that happens. There are whole sniper spots dedicated to people to watch over C so that they couldn't take him. It's that important, bro. There is people out there doing that, and it is still happening, and the game doesn't need to change because you don't want to. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for listening to me rant, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks. Peace.